we are getting set for MVP Monday. Top performers from the weekend that was. We'll start with that third spot. It was Hammond in the Juvenile Sprint Stakes. And with that, let's take a look at the stretch run. Very impressive performance here, Matt.
Out in the center, Ramos is fourth, final 16th. Hammond has a 2-length advantage over Thunderchuck, who's running huge, but it will be Hammond to take the Juvenile Sprint by about 2.
Hammond gets a big win there to close it out from Gulfstream Park, taking down the Juvenile Sprint Stakes. Powerful and polished once it was all said and done, Matt.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was a big-time performance there, and anytime you got a 2-year-old this time of year that can kind of strut their stuff like that, you never know what could come next year as a 3-year-old.
With that, let's take it to the V for MVP, and Giocoso gets the score in the Commonwealth Turf Stakes as we send it out and take a listen.
They're at the top of the stretch, and here comes Chapman's Peak looking for the lead. Troubleshooting shakes loose. Montador with big strides, and Giocoso from out of the clouds. Furlong to go. Chapman's Peak digs down. Outrunner, huge effort. Giocoso keeps closing. Montador in behind. Down to the finish. Here's Giocoso to get there.
Giocoso with a big win earlier this year at Colonial Downs, backed it up on the weekend with the Commonwealth Turf score. Giocoso beneath the Twin Spires, Matt.
He's always been a good horse, and it seems like he's finally kind of fulfilling that potential. We saw that big win over the summer at Colonial. Now he caps things off here with a big win beneath the Twin Spires. And who knows, he could be an interesting middle mile, sort of mile and an eighth kind of horse going into 2026.
Top performance from the weekend that was goes towards... drum roll, please. Nevada Beach in the Grade 3 Native Diver for, surprise, surprise, Bob Baffert. The biggest surprise was, had to earn this one. Let's take a look.
On the outside is up into second now. On the rail, Westwood is third. British Isles still there. Nevada Beach on the outside draws up alongside. Nevada Beach pokes his head in front. British Isles battles on. It's these two coming down to the line. Nevada Beach a slight lead, and Nevada Beach will win the Native Diver by a neck.
Pretty close once it was all said and done. Got bet down to a very short price, but just found a way to get the win, Matt.
Yeah, not the sexiest performance you're ever going to see, but he's just sort of a grinder, and it sounds like Juan Hernandez has made mention that this is a horse that seemingly has no bottom. He'll just keep going on and on and on. So maybe he's not your prototypical Bob Baffert runner who just wins off the screen, but it seems like he's the kind of horse that the longer will be better for him going next year as a 4-year-old.
MVP Monday, Hammond in the Juvenile Sprint, Giocoso in the Commonwealth Turf, and Nevada Beach taking out the Native Diver. Sound off, let us know what was your top performance or maybe your top ticket from the weekend that was this one pass. Certainly no slowing down as we move through 2025.